This 8.4 acres falls within the Chemba-Kibabanshi settlement scheme, and the National Lands Commission have done more than one investigation in this area during the years past. Unfortunately, when they had a meeting at the Red Cross in 2015, we were in South Africa while John was having the chemo and radiation, and our lawyer at the time felt it wasn't necessary because we had already got the ruling of appeal, and why did she felt why should we appeal any further? So in November 2021, the National Lands Commission had another chance, gave the indigenous ancestral families here another chance to put in their claims. Mr. Chula, the sub-chief of Chemba-Kibabanshi, then phoned me and he said to me, put in an injustice claim. I then downloaded the claim, filled in the forms, and I made 10 copies of the actual claim that I was doing. I started from Mr. Chula to the administration ward in Watamu. I went to the NLC in Kilifi. I went to the NLC and I went to the Lands Department in Kilifi, and I gave one to the DC's office in Malindi, who at the time was Aisha Jumwa, and I gave one to the Ombudsman, and obviously my lawyer, and everything, the history of this property is in those documents. I even stood up in the meeting and I verbally gave my plight on what was happening. There were 5 members of the National Lands Commission on the panel. The lady that was in charge was very sweet, and I appreciated her interest in listening to what I had to say. So, the indigenous ancestral family from this plot is the Mwambo Kai family. At the time of 2012, when John was having the court case with Mr. Raila Odinga, the family, the Mwambo Kai family, contacted John and said, look, the National Lands Commission have actually said this is ancestral property. And they did. They had paperwork from, yes, they had documents from the Lands Department and from the National Lands Commission to say that the property belongs to the Mwambo Kai family. So John's lawyer, Miss Virginia Shaw, said to John, it might be worth it to buy the land from the ancestral family. So John went ahead and went into an agreement of sale, which is totally legal. It's signed, stamped, sealed, as is the signed, stamped, sealed of the agreement with John and Kango. So anyway, John then bought the land for a second time from the ancestral family.